Oh, we're definitely filing this one today, and what the hell am I doing? There is a storm going on here right now, and I'm out in a little gap. I don't know if you see the clouds moving a bit up there. I don't know if the camera's picking that out. You can possibly see they're moving quite fast. So this might be a short one today, because it has been hammering it down with rain. And I don't have an umbrella, because I'm a lunatic. But even if it's only a quick one, I just wanted to get out and literally blow the cobwebs away. Providing, of course, I don't get blown away. That won't work. But I also wanted to get some PlayStation Network vouchers. The DLC for Gran Turismo is out. And I'm just a little bit short with money that I already have on my PlayStation account. So I wanted to just get a little bit of a top up. I could have done it online, but I like to go out. So I just need to get the cheapest voucher they've got. Go! Holy crap. So this path is in nightmare mode. It's not looking very clever. Why am I doing this? For God's sake, why the hell am I doing this? Sure as hell ain't doing it for the money. Okay, like this side here is really wet as well. This is like the worst ever, but we are in the midst of a storm, like I say. Storm Bram, as in Bram Stoker, I assume. But, oh my God, we got a bit of blue. Okay. Yeah, we're alright, I can get through that. I keep forgetting I've got these hiking boots, so subject matter for today's, albeit could be brief, walkie talkie. No idea, because I hadn't planned on coming out. I didn't think there'd be a break in the rain, so I hadn't actually planned on coming out because it's windy and rainy. Doing the walkie talkie without an umbrella, because an umbrella would be useless. It'd be comical, I suppose. But no one's going to believe me that we're in the middle of a storm here. We actually have an amber warning, as they call it, here in the UK. And no one's really going to believe it because it's... I don't know if we're not in the eye of it. It's not a hurricane. It's just a storm. But anyway, we'll figure something when we get to the park. If we get to the park. Oh, now there's wind blowing right at me. You probably won't be hearing it as much because I've got a wind filter on my microphone. but there's definitely a wind going on. All right, let's pause it here, and I'll see you in the park. All right, made it to the, oh my God. Well, we made it to the park. As you can see, yeah, it's wet in places it's never been before. I can't believe that there's other people out here. I literally cannot believe that. There can't be more lunatics like me. Anyway, as I say, I don't have a subject to talk about, because this is very, very unplanned. I got my voucher for the cheapest one there was, so add that to what I've had on my PlayStation Network account. I've had it for ages, this amount of money on there. I guess sort of in anticipation of any, well, I knew the Gran Turismo stuff was coming out, but I only knew it when they announced it. What was it, a few weeks ago now? But I had stuff on there that's been on there for ages. It was from when I got Borderlands 4. If you remember back in the video, I said that I bought the season pass. I thought it was just one. And it turned out to be two. Well, it was money that was left over from getting that season pass. Which I wasn't really happy about. And I sort of put it in the video that I wasn't. I mean, I'm not happy about paying it at all, really. But the reason I was going to get, because I love Borderlands, I was going to get the special edition, but you couldn't get it on Amazon. That was the only place I could get a physical copy. If you go back to the video, it was like I made the video saying you sort of get punished for wanting to buy the physical copy of a game. You end up paying more, which is wrong. I mean, okay, more for the game, but more for the DLC? That's way out of order. See, not only you pay more for the game, but because you've got to get the DLC separate, because they didn't have any special edition ones on Amazon. Yeah, I got shafted. So anyway, I had some left over, but it was just being a case, you know, as always, you know, like you're about £3 short. It couldn't have come out at $19.99, could it? No. It had to come out at $24.99. So I had to just get a top up. My fingers are going blue, not because I'm cold. It's what's coming off this bloody bag. I looked at it the other day and I was like, oh my God. Circulation's terrible. And I was like, hang on a minute. No, that's blue. It's not purple. It is blue. It was what was coming off the bag. All right. Why the hell am I doing this? Oh, you probably hear that billy wind. It's actually that windy. It's blown the bloody leaves off this path. They haven't been down with the blower, because when you saw it the other day, that blower they've got is amazing. Actually cleared the trodden in leaves off the path. So this is the wind that has done this. So hopefully a tree won't land on my head. That wouldn't be a nice crimbo, was it? So there's wood chippings here. I wonder what tree they took down or pruned for that. One of these trees is creaking. So, oh, wait a sec. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. Can you see? Embedded in the tree is like a metal sculpture of a bird. I don't know if you can see that. I've never noticed that before. All the times I've been around here, I've never noticed it. I wonder if there's any more. That's amazing. That's so cool, that. Yeah, this tree is creaking. I don't know if you can see, but one of the branches is actually grown into the tree. One of the branches has grown into the main trunk, or part of the main trunk of the tree. That must be what's creaking when the wind blows on it. That's cool. Do you hear it? I don't know if my mic picked that up. You know, when I'm not actually coming focused talking about games, you can pick up on things, you can see things. That tree there's a bit creepy, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. Starting to rain a little bit. The problem is here, I can't really do a circuit at the moment because of the nature of how the pathways are flooding. It's really annoying. So like I say, didn't have anything planned to talk about. Gaming wise, not really much going on. I think the rather predictable news is that the company behind Project Motor Racing has laid a load of people off. I guess they're paying the price for a game not being released in a fit enough state. That's so predictable. So that'll be them gone. I think that buying that game now, I think you'd be rolling the dice, to be honest, as to how complete or how finished that game's going to be. I don't want to discourage people from buying it and jeopardising sales of the game, but let's be real here. It's not looking great. It's not looking great for Project Motor Racing going forward. So soon after it being released, they've laid a lot of people off. We're not going back that way. Yeah, they've laid a lot of people off. Just got some mud on me shoe here. It's not good. It's not looking good for them guys, and you know, sadly, they're paying the price. They're paying the inevitable price, really, of putting something out half-baked, unfinished. It was obvious that was going to be a thing. And, you know, I fear for them now. But if I was a developer that had been working there, I would be mad as hell at the management that put that game out. And it only needed an extra week or two to have put it into a much better place for it to have been launched. They fixed some of the really big problems a week and a half after the launch. So why didn't they fix it? Why didn't they just delay it a week? That could have made a huge difference. But, you know, the fumbled launch mixed with people now being aware that they've laid a lot of people off at the studio. Those two things together, I think, are painting a pretty grim picture for the product. I hope that it survives, but what does experience tell us? If you're making a lot of people redundant at the studio while the game is in, you know, still in an unfinished state, I mean, it's better than it was, but, you know, it's by no means perfect. If you're letting a lot of people go already, I think it's safe to say that game is on borrowed time. I hope not, but I just don't see it being any other way. And it's very sad. It's very sad. But unfortunately, it's the price that's paid for allowing boardroom muppets to dictate when a game's released. And it is boardroom muppets that's done this once again. Just before Christmas, a load more people laid off. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This games industry will not learn until it's gone. These people running this industry into the ground will not learn until it is in the ground. And then they'll turn around with the usual vacant expression or confused look and surprise on the face and go, "What happened?" Well, you got involved with the games industry, that's what happened. Oh, it's looking grim, innit? The little pockets of blue sky that were there, they're over there now. As you can see where the clouds are moving in. So we'll do like one more half lap and then I think we'll call it and knuckle in. But I think it's going to be getting a lot worse, this storm. I think this is just a bit of a lag, bit of a lull, rather. Hopefully it'll calm down tomorrow. It might not. So we'll see whether we get a walkie talkie in. But I said it'd be a short one today. It's surprised really that I got any out at all. But yeah, sad but predictable. I say the industry won't learn. It's full of people who think that they know better. It's full of people that think that them doing the same thing that everyone else has been doing, and when it's failed for everyone else, them still proceeding to do it the same way will come out with a different outcome. Because for some reason they think that they're doing it means it won't fail. And it will. This industry has to stop letting people who couldn't have the first idea or don't have the first idea about developing games and instead just pluck things out of the air, make fantastical assumptions based on zero evidence that supports that it works. This industry has to stop letting investors dictate when a game is ready or when a game is to be released. And if they don't like it, get out. Get out of the industry. Let the industry take care of itself like it was doing for many, many years before these idiots turned up and ruined it. Get out. No one will miss you. We'll get over it. You know, we won't miss you. What we will definitely not miss are unfinished games being rushed out. We won't miss that. We definitely won't be missing that. So feel free to fuck off, is what I'm saying. This isn't an industry that's get rich quick. Set up some kind of dodgy scheme if that's your agenda, if that's your desire. You know, there are ways of doing it. Getting involved in the creative arts, especially game development, where there's a lot of variables and the creation of something really special can take time. Stay out of it. I don't know who clued you into thinking you can make money quick. And by the way, in the grand scheme of things, if you invest in a game and it takes 5 years to develop that game and it comes out and sells well, that's actually a pretty quick turnaround in the grand scheme of things. You've just been brought up to think that, you know, it's instantaneous. A lot of these people don't come from a creative industry. They come from industries that are far from it. You know, fast food industries. What the hell do they know about making games? Nothing. Why the hell would you appoint somebody CEO of a company that has absolutely no clue at all? Why would you allow people to invest in, not allow, but why would somebody invest into a business that's nothing like anything that they've invested in before and expect the same outcome? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah. Anyway. As I say, there goes another studio, be on its arse. Be a miracle if they're around this time next year. So, God. So, yeah. Not gonna go that way. Got around here. A big dog. Hello, dog. All right, fella. So yeah, I mean, that's why. That's what I mean. You know, the if they're around in 12 months' time, it'll be a miracle. The best that you can hope for is that they will be around long enough to maybe support the game in some way. It certainly won't be. I don't think there'll be anything major happening. You can't lose so many people out of a team and it still be effective. That's just not possible, I'm afraid. And yeah, that's that. So, it's a short one, this one. There's going to be a bit of editing. I had a bit of a rant earlier, not keen on it. So we'll call it there. I think. I'm going to get home and hopefully not get killed by a flying tree in the process. And sorry it's a short one, but at some point this morning there wasn't going to be one at all. So, well, I don't know whether there'll be one tomorrow. It's going to be very weather dependent. It's going to be very, very weather dependent. If it's like this, I'll, you know, like it is right now, I'll come out. But if it gets worse, I won't. So anyway, catch you all later, guys. Have a good day.